Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. On November 4th, we're doing a 24-hour charity live stream on twitch.tv/MFPallytime to raise money to help sick kids. I hope you guys join me for this year's charity stream. It's usually a fantastic time. November 4th, we join our party just outside of Act 2. The Cursed Woods lies just beyond this weird-looking archway up ahead. I actually tried to leave this area to go get some more items before we left. However, I can't leave, and I can't walk this way, and I can't walk back because there are important story plots happening in each direction. Gale noticed someone that he definitely recognizes on the road to the southwest. It seems as though our party is being intercepted, and this is only the beginning.
There, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
My sympathies for your wearied souls. Care to explain what you're doing?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
Mystra? What does she want of me?
Mystra? Aye, my boy. But what she wants is a matter better discussed in more comfortable environs. Knowing you, I'll wager your camp is a veritable home away from home.
It's not too shabby.
Then I can rest these bones of mine for a spell, and you can learn all that I have to share.
All right. Let's go.
Marvelous. Onward, then. Gale, my boy.
Oh, wow, just right into it, okay.
A most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. Mystra, the message and the charge I bring you are hers. You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mystra will consider forgiveness.
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
It's kind of weird that it's not giving me any options here to interject. This is all just Gale.
As you say, Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
You mean he's not hungry anymore?
The heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. My Nahastra, Mystra Riel, Italion, Tras Anastra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care.
He looks pretty upset.
Farewell, my friend.
Still looks pretty upset. So what happened there was I walked Gale forward without the rest of the party. I didn't have any say in the dialogue choices that were taken there. I was going to interject a few times. Is it part of Elminster's lore that he talks really, really slow? Because it seems like he uses 3 sentences to say what he could get done in half of a sentence. Also, this is the reason why I couldn't leave the act. Gale has been taken to camp already. However, I tried to leave back the way we came. I tried to teleport back. I haven't tried to walk forward, into the next area. But it seems as though every path I could have taken just brought my entire party back to camp. And it looks like that Elminster dialogue is no different. For those of you that were paying very close attention to what they were talking about there, Gale's god just told him to kill himself. That'll fix all of the world's problems. Just go kill yourself, Gale. How encouraging. What a great god. Really love her around here. But she does have a point. Gale's no longer hungry. He no longer has to consume our items. However, he can literally blow himself up with that same curse on a moment's notice now. You would think that Kalark would like having that around. It's the Grove 2.0, isn't it? Now, before we click on this wall, we're going back to camp, don't you worry.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
You got great shoulders for a wizard, my dude. Kalark sees you, he sees it. I always imagined Elminster would be more imposing. No, an old man with a craving for cheese, hardly the great wizard of legend.
A wizard doesn't reach Elminster's age without enjoying their home comforts. Those who seek danger over cheese don't tend to live as long.
Good life lessons.
For
Very
mistress
good
we've
life
sent
lessons.
him. The severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Are you seriously considering blowing yourself up?
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
So is that it? This is a suicide mission now?
Possibly the most spectacular one ever conceived. But essentially, yes, I'm living on borrowed time in more ways than one. Perhaps this is how it must be. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
It does kind of put me in a difficult situation because he is like a tool for destruction now. This is one of the best advantages we could ask for. But I do quite like Gale. I wanted him in my party for a while. Telling him he can't blow himself up when that's his only wish doesn't really seem fitting either. I mean, he's a grown man. I'll make sure we find it, Gale.
Then I suppose there is nothing more to be done but find the heart of the Absolute and stop its beating.
Well, he does seem pretty convinced. Man, that'd be messed up if we just lost Gale in our party. Dang. Well, Gale's the only one that looks like he wanted to speak for now. So even though I don't want to, let's go to sleep. I have to drink another energy drink because of this. Although maybe not. We didn't use any food there. Hey, handsome. I've been waiting on you.
Tilav lacketh. Has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
What do you mean? Last time we saw him, he literally ordered our death.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
I agree with these terms. That's fair. That's fair. Shabel Eth. I will listen, as it is my duty.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel.
We tried to give it to you.
Lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Speak plainly.
Demise. Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Look what Vlaakith did to us, Lae'zel! A Kithrak resists the undying queen? That either makes you a fool or a hero.
A fool stumbles without cause. A hero serves a cause without question. I am neither. Clear of heart, clear of mind, and bound by no master. Now, you must listen. The prism's tenant can put an end to Vlaakith's tyranny. They must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a tap room called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of our people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension.
We've seen that firsthand, Lae'zel.
Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
She feeds on them?
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
She pulls out her new weapon.
I will hear no more of it.
Her faith is at a tipping point. Lae'zel either will strike him down or see that he is saying the truth. Lae'zel, we have seen the texts. We have heard the propaganda. And we have seen her will firsthand. Vlaakith has led us astray. I believe him, and so should you.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Seems as though we got through to her.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Are there any breadcrumbs we can follow for the storyline in between here and Baldur's Gate, or is that pretty much it throughout the entirety of Act 2? I do know where he is in Baldur's Gate now. I did not know where he was our first time through. Lae'zel has a bit more to say, huh? I'm not surprised.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith.
10,000 protocols.
Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, If tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Oh, shit. What is this tyranny Voss seeks to free us from?
I'd never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Gale, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
That is heavy. What if Voss is wrong? If his claims are wrong and Vlaakiths are real, what do we do?
Then, when the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better.
What did your slate say of Ascension? This is the other Githyanki option.
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. You know the history. Long ago, the Gale enslaved our people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Gale and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
I know who I believe is in the prism, but what does Lae'zel think?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Cheress's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
That is pretty scary. I don't have the option to teleport away from camp. Funny enough, I soft-locked one of Holly's campaigns in this exact way one time. As we were walking up to the forest, I dropped one of those silence bubbles because I was a war domain cleric. I was role-playing that, oh, the forest has crazy noise inside of it because some people in our party haven't seen the forest before. Well, we went to camp, and then suddenly I couldn't leave camp. We couldn't talk to anybody. We couldn't sleep. We couldn't teleport out. I effectively completely broke our game. I'm going to try to go to sleep one more time. Looks like we're once again not using food. Is that a good sign? Seems fine. Like I said, there are some things I want to grab before we leave. Oh, I still can't fast travel. What if I just leave camp? Didn't actually intend to interact too this way. I wonder if I can still double back.
Typical gloom. Need to stay alert.
Hey, little buddy.
Are you the true soul?
Yeah, that's right. We all are everything and yet nothing at the same time. Yes, let's try to confuse the goblin.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Well, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Grab a torch and stay out of the shadows. I'm going to stay very far out of the shadows by teleporting back to the Blighted Village. Oh, it also appears we've gotten some XP to level up. Wonderful. Inside of the Blighted Village, I am going to have Astarion open up this shabby wooden door. This is in the same area that the goblin ambush happened in very, very early in our playthrough. You see, in a very few select spots in Act 1, you can find a very rare material known as, I think it's infernal metal. I have some on Kalark, I believe. Yes, infernal iron weighs 2 pounds worth, 100 gold. Normally, what you use these for is helping out Karlach. She can use these to, well, let's just say help her personal quest along. For those of you that don't want to be spoiled, she's not in our campaign. I probably shouldn't spoil it this time around. However, opening up this chest in here, we find a little bit more infernal iron. Truth be told, I don't know where I got that other piece from. I think I know where one more is. I think we already got this one from behind Drawer Ragslin. This is probably the one we picked up. That means we're going to head back down to the Zintharum outpost. These guys over here, the smugglers we helped out, we've already been invited in here. This is no big deal. Before they do leave, we're going to break into their secret stores. Hopefully not being caught. I hope it goes pretty smooth. Astarion's been pretty good about sneaking into places so far. There are a lot of potential eyeballs around here that might see us, though. We need to make our way in this iron gate on the left. Let's just go ahead and sneak the whole party. He can... Oh, that wolf moved a lot. We rolled a perfect 15 to open this. And Astarion will sneak right in, so he is not seen. We are not passing some perception rolls. One of these chests does have a trap on it that we can see. We can easily disarm that with a 20. Is this the correct chest, though? Let's find out. We need a 15. We roll a 20 again. That was a natty 20. Okay, Kalark is going to see what he can perceive in this room. Is that other chest trapped as well? It sure is. They know we're in the room. Actually, no, they don't.
Best be on my way.
They didn't see us. Yes, hello. Yes, yes. Nothing going on here. Astarion very quickly tries to disarm the next trap. We need a 10. He rolls an 11. He's cutting these really close. We lockpick one more time. And inside this chest, we find infernal iron. If we send this to Kalark, we should be at 3, which is the number that we need. Teleported our party back down to Grimforge. No, not to get any more loot. In fact, the other way of... The boat definitely should not be parked this far forward. We literally beached the boat here somehow. How does that work? The other way of leaving Act 2 is actually right over here at this elevator. I previously went into Act 2 through the Rosenborn Monastery Pass before, and we started with the goblins in Zen's playthrough. So I wanted to go through a different way. I hope I didn't break it by seeing that goblin. We'll find out. Ooh. Now, I know for a fact we can see Elminster here as well. So I think we were running into this guy no matter what we did. I was looking off that side to see if there was something I might be able to slow fall down to. That's where my mind's at right now. Looks like the way forward is punched through this door. Something blasted that open by the looks of things. To the shadow-cursed lands. Oh, and we don't have anyone approaching us, huh? We don't have anyone telling us about the path ahead, huh? That makes me think I did mess something up. Well, you hate to see that. We're going to equip our torch. It's going to provide a little bit of light for us, but it's not going to be much. The deeper we push into these shadow-cursed lands, the stronger that curse is going to become. And it looks as though potentially one of the tiefling caravans, maybe. Is there any sign of that? Dead Druid's Journal came through here and didn't make it out in one
day,
piece.
No night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place. Similar to the astral plane in some ways.
Thanks
Wouldn't you say?
for trying to reassure us, Gale. If our party continues to move forward, what happens? I really don't even know where we are on the map right now. Are we heading towards... Oh, okay. Hello?
Stay together. Keep to the light.
Maybe trying to hide around the corner isn't the best thing if we're trying to make friends. I am Kalak! I am the strongest and smartest in all of Vlaka's army! Although I might be leaving the army, that part is currently unclear.
First, come closer. Hands up.
My hands are my weapons. What are we zooming in on right here? We passed a perception check. They are getting a very good look at me, aren't they?
Jonas, move in.
Move in? Jonas, you okay? Oh!
Jonas!
Is it because he didn't have a torch? Oh no.
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything. Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
That didn't sound good.
Jonas? Jonas.
I'm gonna say move, I'll take care of this.
Don't let it get hold of you. Harpers, now!
Well, they're attacking at least. Is it? It's not only him. We see shadowy beings even up on the ledge behind us. Well, good news. We do currently have the Blood of Lathander equipped on Astarion, so he'll be able to see a little bit. He'll be able to illuminate these guys a little bit and potentially blind them if they are considered undead. The Lark should be able to hit these guys because his fists are, of course, registered as magical weapons now. We move up. Ooh, nice solid hit to the back. That's going to be 19 damage. We can swing again. Okay, I'm going for it. That's the first one down, and then we just shift over here, and we'll do a toppling. Cutting words to make it connect. Thank you, Astarion. And that's 2 of the ghosts taken down on round 1. I'm going to try to light this as well to illuminate more of the area, and we'll end our turn right there. We now see some of these harpers attacking on the road, although the shadows seem to be moving around here very easily. That's the guy who walked into the shadows. I didn't even realize that earlier. I wanted to jump towards him. Instead, I think we're going to shadow step. In fact, we are going to Misty Step, up towards this one here. I'm pretty worried about him flanking our team. And it looks like a single hit was enough to take him down. I'm then going to light this next to Lae'zel so she doesn't get messed up by this. And unfortunately, oh, we do have a shot. We take out our bow, 56% chance to hit. We end up missing the target on the hill. The shadowy figure moves towards Kalark, swings but misses. Now, we could shoot off a sunbeam just like this. I think that might be a bit overkill for this situation. But, I mean, also, get us off on the right note. Here we go. That's 2 of the creatures down with a single shot from the vampire. I do love to see that, actually. I don't hate that at all. Gale seems to be struggling with the shadow curse. Now he's going to move towards the flames. That is close enough for them to see him. Harper Jonas has 47 HP, so Gale is going to call upon his multi-attacking fire spell. I was hoping I could get some more lightning charges there. Didn't quite work out for us. That was Scorching Ray. Can do 36 damage. We did about 24 with it. I don't hate that. This guy backing up into the Shadow Curse. That is not the smartest play I've ever seen, but 2 good shots from the guy. Maybe he does know what he's doing. Into Harper Jonas, weakening him again. Now Harper Lysandra with torch in hand and axe in the other is going to be next up when she decides it's her turn. She only has to do 7 damage. She does way more than that. Well done. I didn't even see that shadowy guy there. Kalark is going to approach at full speed. Punch it in the stomach. Punch it in the stomach again. And we are clear.
Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Perfect. This is exactly how I wanted to enter the area. This is perfect. We saw the Harpers first. Awesome.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Safe place, you mean somewhere the shadows can't penetrate? Kalark says that as he feels like a hand on his forearm pulling him into the shadows right now.
That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there.
Thank you for your kindness. We will follow them to that sanctuary, that safe place. Oh, we've entered turn-based mode again? Is that because Lae'zel... Hold on, move over here, Lae'zel. We're fine. We're fine. We could potentially jump her down there. This is making this a bit difficult, isn't it? It is making it a bit difficult. That's so much HP. Yeah, let's just get Githyanki jump. It's the start of my day and I'm using all of my long rest items. But it's something. God, that's really not even helping me because we're in such a high place. Fuck! Who is that? Kalark just... Everything's going wrong!